Hey everybody, this is my Purple Spotted Gudgeon Tank, although in this video we're very unlikely to even see the gudgeon. I just finished doing a big water change and I finally got started doing the treatment for all the gunk and cyanobacteria and other undesirable growth I've got going on in this tank. If you look closely at the leaves, you can see all of that dark stuff and even some of that really vibrant bright green stuff that's growing on the surface of the leaves. That's all various cyanobacteria, and I'm not sure what all it is. There's probably some algae growing in there, but it's more than just regular old off-walks. There's just a bunch of nasty stuff in this tank that I want to once and for all get out of there, and then once it's cleaned up, the rubber lip pleco that's in this tank will be able to do a pretty good job of keeping the tank clean. And I might even get another one of a different species. This is a 40-gallon tank. I can probably get a slightly larger pleco to go in here too. I've been trying to think about what to put in here with the gudgeon, who is actually hiding back here in the darkness. I don't know if you can see it or not. Actually, I don't even see it anymore. It's probably underneath the caves there. But obviously a little freaked out after the water change, the addition of the air stone. The air stone is very important. I am using the Chemiclean aquarium treatment. I'll put a link down below. I absolutely love the stuff. I used to use the Ultralife blue-green slime stain remover, and that does a pretty good job of cleaning up the cyanobacteria, but that's all it cleans. If that's what you've got in your tank, then the Ultralife blue-green slime stain remover works just fine. In my experience, I would always have whatever I was trying to kill off would go away, but it would always come back. And once I finally tried the Ultralife, it was recommended to me, the Chemiclean had been recommended to me so many times, I finally tried it. I always thought that was for salt water. But I use the Chemiclean red slime, red cyanobacteria treatment, even though I don't really have red cyanobacteria. And man, it just cleans everything up, and it just does a fantastic job. So that's what we've gotten started with tonight. I put my 4 little tiny scoops in there. Of course, you mix it up in a container before it goes in the tank, and then you pour the water that has the medicine dissolved in it into the tank, and let it mix thoroughly as you're filling the tank back up. And then, of course, as I said, the air stone is very important. The more air you can get into the tank and the more gas exchange you can get, the better. I'm not exactly sure what the process is, but it involves oxidation, and in order to oxidize, it's got to pull oxygen out of the water. So if you don't have the air stone in there, the process will actually suck all the oxygen out of the tank and your fish will start dying. I tried it before with having no air stone, but I had a waterfall effect from my hang on the back filter. I had it flowing, I had it falling maybe an inch into the tank, and you could see bubbles rising back to the surface. It was a pretty vigorous little waterfall going, and I had 2 fish die, and that was using the other treatment. But I did have 2 fish die. Ever since then, I've always used the air stone, and I've never had an issue with any of the treatments as long as I've used the air stone. So really, really take that part of it seriously if you're going to use one of these aquarium treatments. If it says to put an air stone in it, put the biggest and best air stone you can put in there. It's really, really an important part of the treatment. So I was hoping if I rambled on long enough, the gudgeon would make his way out somewhere. We're getting a little bit of a look at him. So that's about it. Like I said, just wanted to document the tank here a little bit, give you a look at what it looks like now. We just got started on the treatment about half an hour ago, and it takes about 2 days for it to really fully be done. We'll pull the air stone out of there, and then we'll go from there and we'll see what happens. So make sure you're subscribed, that way you won't miss anything I got coming up or any of the updates I have on this tank. And don't forget, of course, this tank is my Purple Spotted Gudgeon Tank. So thanks again for watching. See you real soon in the next one.